Good evening, everyone. Can you guys hear me? I know it'll probably take a few seconds for the stream to come to you guys, but let me know when you can hear me, and can you see me okay? I'm trying to get my phone set up to play. Okay, there it is. Can you guys hear me and see me okay? Clear and no echo. That's good. Yeah, that other software I was using, Streamlabs, is just subpar in my opinion. I'm not going back to it, that's for sure. Okay, Crystal, you got it, man. You don't have to flatter me also. Excuse me. Yeah, so for anyone new here, I'm Bill, and I have two channels, as you can see down in the bottom of the screen, My Alaska and Digging Alaska. I am building a homestead out of a wooded lot here in central Alaska, and I also have a remote cabin I go to on quite a bit. And I like to just build my homestead, do Alaska adventure, stuff like that. So please consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Also, on my Digging Alaska, I've started a company using my excavator and going to be recording a lot of that footage and putting it out. So if you like heavy equipment and that type of thing, definitely consider subscribing to Digging Alaska. Also, if you want to help the channel out, definitely share my videos, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, and I do have a Amazon affiliate link in the description of all my videos. That all you have to do is just click on it, and it'll open up Amazon, and then you can just order whatever. It doesn't cost you anything more, and I make a few pennies on everything you buy. So let's see here. I think I got all that out of the way. So let's see who's here. Let's see here. Crystal from Flat Tire Farms, Homesteading Alaska. If you haven't checked out their channel, definitely do that. We got Lynn from Follow Alaska. How are you, Lynn? Another good channel. Canadian Family Life. Another good channel. And as Follow Alaska asked, I'm using StreamYard tonight. I was using a product called Streamlabs, and there's just always issues with it. Echoing, volume didn't work, the microphones didn't work, or it was just jobbled up, or something was always going on with it. So I decided to get rid of that, and I'm going to try using StreamYard and see how this works out. A lot of YouTubers use StreamYard. It seems like it's a default streaming software to use on YouTube. So I'm going to give it a shot and see what happens. How are you, Breaks Bake? Ace Leon, how are you? Thank you for being here. Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse is here. Thank you. Big Family Expedition. Thanks. Big Family says, Kenny left with the bus earlier this afternoon and to go to a friend's house who is helping with some things on the bus and still hasn't arrived. He is supposed to join the chat when he gets there. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Matt 1791 Garage, how are you tonight? Speargrass Forge, how are you? Thanks for being here. Actually, I'm just getting started, so you didn't miss anything. Basically all I said was I'm using a brand new software and wanted to make sure everyone could hear me and see me okay. And it's funny, Streamlabs is still in this chat too. That's funny. I'm not even using Streamlabs and they're posting in here. That's awesome. Yep. So if you want to drop your channel, you can type !MyAK or !Alaska, and your YouTube channel will automatically be posted. Hey, Brook Trout, how are you? Thank you for being here. I know you sent me a message earlier that you wasn't sure if you'd be here or not, but thank you for making it. And Speargrass Forge, I was going to ask you if you were at a Bar Run Forge. So thank you for dropping in and seeing what this is about. Feel free to ask any questions. A quick high overview. I'm Bill, and I bought this property that I'm on a couple years ago. I moved on to it in June of 2022. It was just a wooded lot, and I'm building a homestead. I live in Alaska, obviously, channel name. And I also have a remote cabin that I go to from time to time. And up there, I do snowmobiling, four-wheeling, just cabin life, do some hunting up there and things like that. If you're into that, definitely consider subscribing. And then otherwise, I'm trying to get out and do more Alaska adventure stuff this year, more hunting and fishing, and just going to different places, doing some tent camping, different things like that. So definitely, I'm glad you're here, and I hope you stick around. And Breaks Baked, a new channel, wants to send a big thank you to everyone who has subscribed to their channel, and they appreciate it. And Crystal at Flat Tire Farms just dropped Speargrass Forge's channel link, so thank you for doing that. Hey, Mike McKinley, how are you tonight? I am doing good. I might be coughing a little bit tonight. I have some mild heartburn. Usually doesn't bother me, but for some reason today it's been acting up a little bit. So if I have to clear my throat once in a while, please forgive me on that. Let's see here. And Crystal dropped a Canadian Family Life's link. People are saying hi to each other. Hey, JD from South Carolina, aka Dog Mom, how are you? Also, Streamlabs is reminding you, if you type weather, leave a space, and then your zip code, it'll put in the weather forecast for your area. So let's give it a shot. Oh. Learning the software. Hold on. Let's see what it has to say for my area. And yes, Streamlabs also says don't forget to hit the thumbs up. And Crystal from Flat Tire Farms is dropping all kinds of links. Matt 1791 Garage is asking, am I starting to line up excavation jobs? Yes, I am. I already have a few lined up, and then I got about a half dozen very good possibilities. And a couple of them are rather remote. One of them is out of middle of nowhere. I got to go down a four-wheeler trail, probably a couple miles with the excavator to get to the job site. And another one, I got to go down another four-wheeler trail about a mile to get to it. So yeah, I got some remote jobs at various cabins and properties lined up. And then I just got a call from another one that could turn into a lot more, but they bought a staging property that they're going to stage from. They own a lodge out in the middle of nowhere, and they want me to clear a lot for a cabin and a nice big entrance and turnaround area so they can get trucks with big trailers and stuff in there, turn them around. So I'm going to go and look at that here in a couple weeks also. So I got a lot of pretty cool jobs lined up for digging Alaska this year. And I'll be making camping videos and stuff like that while I'm there, because those jobs are remote enough that I'm not going to be able to go to it during the daytime and then either come back here or go to my remote cabin. So I'm just going to have to camp out while I'm doing those jobs. And they're definitely multi-day jobs, possibly up to a week long or so. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hi to each other, it looks like. Let me jump back down here. Hey, Wanda Henry, thank you for being here. Let's see here. The weather for Follow Alaska in Copper Center is 48 degrees. Brook Trout, Wanda Henry. Looking down through here. And the weather for Brook Trout is 81 degrees right now. Wow. And I didn't see it. Did it show what the weather is for me? Let's try that again. I think I missed it. Okay, there's the weather for Willow is 37 degrees. Wind is blowing at 8 miles an hour. And yes, it didn't snow here on my property, but a lot of this area did receive snow. Even like Anchorage and down on the Kenai and places like that received snow this yesterday and today. So it's definitely cold here. Got to wear a jacket when you go outside now. So the weather definitely turned for the worse at this time of the year. Okay, Brook Trout, you don't have to rub it in, saying the beach was absolutely beautiful this afternoon. Hey, GT Grows It, how are you tonight? Thank you for being here. GT Grows It does a lot of city gardening, like in the garage and in his backyard and stuff like that. So definitely check out his channel if you're into gardening or just want to see how people can garden in the city, that type of thing. So definitely check out his channel. He has a lot of good information. And yeah, Matt 1791 Garage. Yeah, you'll probably like Speargrass Forge and Bar Run Forge also. Hey, Bar Run Forge, how are you tonight? I just mentioned you. Didn't even know you were in here. Matt 1791 Garage does he reconditions like antique tools and stuff like that, like tools that are like 100 years old and stuff. So I bet he'll like your channel also. Mike McKinley says the forecast here in Ontario, Canada is 10 degrees. I had to wear my hoodie. It was cold for me in May. Yep. Hey, Possum Run Homestead, how are you? Thank you for being here. Possum Run Homestead has a really cool thing. She calls herself a grandma that is building a cabin in Arkansas, doing I'd say probably 95% of it all by herself. Obviously, there's some things that building a cabin you have to have help with, and she's getting help from some of her neighbors and other YouTubers down in that area, but she's doing a lot of it all by herself. So if you want to see a woman build a cabin and live by herself in the woods in Arkansas, definitely check out Possum Run Homestead. Okay, thank you, Possum Run Homestead. Thank you for letting me know. She says can't chat because I'm editing but listening. Well, thank you for being here anyways. And Debaka Maker, how are you? And Debaka Maker says, "Hiya, Mama V. Mama V is Possum Run Homestead." Bar Run Forge says, "At Possum Run Homestead, we should see you next weekend." Debaka Maker says, "Oh, and hi, my Alaska. Well, how are you? And feel free ask any questions. As I stated, there's a lot of people in here that I haven't seen in here before, or it's been a long time. So feel free to ask your questions, get caught up with whatever questions you want. I got a lot of projects going on. I was just talking with my neighbor a couple hours ago, and it sounds like I'm going to be getting a pig here pretty soon. Probably in sometime in the next month, I'll be getting a pig. It's going to be a boar, and then I'm not sure if this summer or next summer I'll get a sow to have with the boar, but I'll be getting at least one pig here pretty soon. I should be getting some rabbits later this year. If you haven't seen a Flat Tire Farms video on getting some rabbits, definitely check them out. And I think I'm getting a couple rabbits from them. And then I'm supposed to be getting some chickens also coming up here pretty soon. So got a lot of projects. And Mike McKinley says, I wish I was a super fan on Flat Tire Farm. Sorry, but I can only have one favorite YouTube channel. What's your favorite YouTube channel, Mike McKinley? Scattered rain showers and cold in the 20s and 30s tonight in Copper River Basin for Fall, Alaska. And Possum Run Homestead says, yes, Troy, the meetup will be awesome. So they're going to the meetup. There's a meetup down in Arkansas. I believe it's in Arkansas. Isn't that correct? Coming up here. Unfortunately, this year, I'm not going to be able to go to any of those meetups. However, we do have a meetup here in Alaska. It's going to be held in Wasilla, and it is July 13th. So if anyone's in Alaska or want to come up to a meetup, feel free. Let myself know or Crystal from Flat Tire Farms know, and we can hook you up with all the details. It's just a one-day meetup, but there's a lot of different places you can definitely camp out around here, and we can show you around, show you a good time while you're up here. Debaka Maker says speargrass lives in a climate much like my part of the northern hemisphere. 2 seasons, hot or fire and rain. That's funny. Hey, John in Alaska, how are you? It's 68 degrees. I think you typed that wrong. I don't think it's 68 degrees and presently snowing up at your place, because it's only 44 degrees at my place right now. But John in Alaska has a pretty cool channel. He's an older gentleman that lives up on the hill. So definitely consider checking him out. And hey, Wonder Henry says hi to you, John. Big Family Alaska is saying hi to John. Everyone's saying hi to John. And Flat Tire Farms posted the information for the meetup. Second annual YouTube Creators Meetup, all day, July 13th. And it is Wasilla. And we're going to have a lot of really cool giveaways this year. We got a sponsor right there. I don't know if you can read that. It's Magic Metals. They're going to be the primary sponsor of the meetup this year. And Debaka Maker says, so it's construction season there. Yes, it is. I am actually releasing a video tomorrow. Premiere at, what time is it? Oh, I got to change the time on it. I want to release it at 4 o'clock Eastern time. And it is getting ready for construction season. I got a lot of projects planned. Obviously, I got to build something for the pigs. Excuse me. I got to build a rabbit hutch, a chicken coop. If you've seen a lot of my past videos, I have a little utility shed out here where my electric and water and stuff comes up through. I need to finish that. I need to build a basically a stand on the side of it for my generator. And I need to get water flowing to this cabin. That is like the number one priority. I got to get water flowing to this cabin. So it's I got the water lines in, but they're not hooked up on the cabin side, and they're not hooked together over in the utility shed. So I got to get them hooked together over in the utility shed, and then I got to get the plumbing finished here inside the cabin. So I got a lot of construction going on. Plus, I have a huge dirt pile that is probably 40 feet long by probably 20 feet wide and about 10, 15 feet tall that I got to get spread out. So that's another big project I have going. And then I want to get a garden area established so I can plant for next summer. Let's see here. Hey, Johnny Gillum from Gillum Farms is here. They just hit a milestone. They hit 4,000 subscribers on their channel, and his wife has a channel, Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, and she hit 2,000 subscribers just recently. So congratulations to both of you. Yep, I'm on StreamYard, Johnny. I got rid of Streamlabs, even though Streamlabs is posting in the chat here, which is kind of funny. I didn't think it would, but it is posting here in this chat. So I think I'll keep that aspect of it until they shut it off for me. But I got rid of Streamlabs. It was, in my opinion, just subpar for YouTube lives. Let's see here. Everyone's saying hi to each other. I'm skipping down through all the highs to everyone. At Mike McKinley, Mr. Eve is headed home from a job in Wasilla. My favorite babysitter, Holly Poppins, is watching baby goats on the front deck. And Holly is one of her guardian dogs. And John in Alaska says, I am up to 2,240 subscribers. Congratulations, John. He started YouTube just to get better at like speaking and talking to people and stuff like that. And he didn't even care if he ever hit 100 subscribers. And now he's almost at 2,250. He at 2,240. So, and that's what, about 3 years, 2 years, 3 years, something like that, John. So congratulations, you're killing it. Okay, Gillum Farms, yep. Says, thanks for testing it, Bill. Now we know. Yeah, I love the functionality of Streamlabs, where you can put all the different things on the screen and everything. But just, yeah, it's subpar. Too many microphones. It doesn't automatically recognize a microphone. And it has 2 or 3 microphone settings for each microphone you can have, and just stuff like that. And you got to get everything set just perfect. And if you change one thing, then it messes everything up. And I don't like it. Yeah, Debaka Maker says, big secret to YouTubing, you're only talking to a single viewer, the camera. Yep, but even then, it's taken me a long time to even get comfortable talking to a camera, to a single person. For me, it's just not natural to sit there and talk out loud by myself when there's nobody around. Like here, at least I'm interacting with you guys in the chat. So it's not nearly as bad, but when I'm all by myself, it just doesn't seem natural to talk out loud. I know it's a camera. I've tried all the tricks that I've learned and everything, and it just doesn't seem natural to me. But hey, I'm learning it. Everyone's congratulating John. He started fall of 2022, so what, year and a half or something like that. So congratulations, John. You're really killing it. The Baka Maker I was trained for public speaking at my church as a kid. You only look at one person at a time. yeah, I understand that. And I don't have a problem getting up in front of people and talking and stuff like that. It's just talking out loud to myself when no one's around. I have the problem. Wonder Henry says, can't stay, Bill. Meds time. Have a great week, everyone. God bless, and hit the like button, everyone. Okay, Wonder Henry, have a good night, and I hope you're feeling better. Speargrass Ford says, I talk to myself all the time. I sometimes need an expert opinion. Ha ha ha. That's how I handle it, though. Yeah, I talk to myself all the time, but it's not words that are appropriate for my YouTube channel. Let's put it that way. I talk to myself out loud all the time, but those words don't make it into my videos. Follow Alaska says, time flies when you're having fun. Yes, it does. Yeah. Yeah, Debaka Maker says, but you're not. You're talking to a camera. That's a person in a sense. I understand. I've tried that trick and I see a camera. I don't see a person. So I'm still by myself talking out loud. It's it's just something I got to get over. Mike McKinley says, I will be 60 in June. I talk to myself all the time. Yep. One big eyed person, the Baka Maker says. Streamlabs says, hit the thumbs up, everyone. Speargrass Forge, put googly eyes on it, meaning the camera. I should. That would be funny. Breaks Bake, I'm trying out some cake recipes at the moment. Not perfected yet, though. Hey, send some up my way. I'll try it out for you. And yeah, words are difficult sometimes for me, so I'm learning it. Well, you guys, you want to take a look outside? I often show you outside, but give me 1 second here. Come on. So here's the outside right now. Look at that. No snow left. And we got leaves coming. I don't know how well you can see that, but leaves are starting to pop out on the trees. And right there is a birdhouse, and I believe there's birds in it. Okay, let me get this set back up. Briggs Bake says, don't worry, Bill. If you were closer, you'd have lots of bread and cake. Well, give me 1 second. I got to put something in front of the window or I'm just all washed out. It's too bright coming in that window. Well, I'm real close to Crystal from Flat Tire Farms, and I never received cookies or bread or anything from her, so I don't know. You know I'm messing with you, Crystal. Scrolling, skipping down through a lot of these. Tobacco Maker says, laugh out loud. How can you make sledding dogs in that mud? Oh, there. I just learned how to do that. I was like, wait a second, I should be able to show chats on the screen. I forgot I could do that. In Streamlabs, that's not a function that you can do, so I definitely like this better. And Breaks Bake says, that is how I improve sharing and getting feedback. Speargrass Forge, are you upstairs or do you build elevated to combat high levels of snow? Both. I am actually in my loft. I built this cabin. This is a 12 by 16 cabin this direction. And I am up in the loft, and it is built a couple feet off the ground. I would have built it higher off the ground, but this is a temporary cabin. I'm building my real place out there. It's going to be a barn dough with a huge garage shop attached to it. So I built this off to the side where I could still be hooked up to the water and septic and stuff, because it's going to take me several years to build my permanent home. So I did this. This is a temporary living situation. Once I get my garage, my barn dough to the point where I can move into it, I plan on pulling this out and hopefully putting it on another piece of property and then renting this out, this cabin out. So that's kind of why I built it off to the side. Mike McKinley, very nice build. No snow, not at Crystal's house. Yep, no snow here. Yes, I am so much happier with this software. I just wish I could do the stuff like in the other software where I can have videos playing, and I think I might be able to, but I don't know how much I can customize this software. I like that other because you could customize everything on it. Yep, Crystal is never in trouble. Yes, this kind of why I built this loft like this. This is just 2x4 stick construction, so it's really it's not that well insulated. So this last winter we had like a month straight where the high temperature was like -15 and it hit -40 a couple times. And my heater was really running hard, but up here in the loft it was a lot warmer. So that's kind of why I built it, so it would be warmer up here. And then I got the two windows right here. If it gets too warm, I can open them up and open up a bunch of windows downstairs. Skipping down through. Hey, Peter from Old Man King Homestead. How are you? Lynn, won't you be my neighbor? I bet we could get into some trouble then. Definitely. Matt 1791 Garage. Never being in trouble is like saying charged but never convicted. True. Breaks Bake. We are so excited for you. Thank you. And here is Christine Miss Gillum Farms. How are you? Congratulations on hitting 2,000 subscribers. I said, poor Bill, no cookies. Yeah, I never get cookies. Just, well, I guess I can't really complain. John in Alaska has been promised cookies for like a year now, and Mr. Reeve never gets any cookies either. So I guess I can't complain. That's funny. I'm about 13 miles away and it's snowing hard. Yeah, it rained here pretty hard for 10 minutes or so about an hour ago, but that's it. Yep, drop your link. Type that in. Follow Alaska. I'd like to be your neighbor, Crystal. I'm definitely falling down on my cookie jobs. We'll forgive you. Crystal is a very nice person I have never met on YouTube. I have ever met on YouTube, I bet. Not a year. Yeah, maybe it's only 6 months. I like to exaggerate a little bit. Big family expedition. I'm failing there too, Crystal. Last week was the first time in months that I've made some, and Kenny already ate them all and asked for more. And by the way, right after I'm done here, Big Family Expedition is going to go live. So definitely jump over to their channel and show them some love from my channel. They are a family that is converting a school bus into a camper, and they're going to be hitting the road from Arkansas. So definitely check out their channel if you haven't already. Hey, Gary from Enigmatic Witchin. Hello, all. Geese and ducks have arrived here in the Yukon Flats. Gary is a native Alaskan, and he lives in a small village like an hour north of Fairbanks. There are no roads to it, and it is just off of the Yukon River a little ways. And he, on his channel, he does a lot of hunting and fishing and trapping, stuff like that, and shows some of the native Alaskan life. So if you want to learn about that, definitely check out his channel. AK Dog Mom, Crystal might put some special ingredients in those cookies if you're not nice to her. That's true. Oh my God, Bill, you're going to be in trouble with Crystal. I don't think so. She knows I'm just joking with her. And there's Gary's link. Follow Alaska says his channel is awesome, meaning Gary at Enigmatic Witchin. Yep. Let's see here. As I've mentioned, I have two channels. Obviously, this one and then Digging Alaska. And just building a life up here in Alaska. So if you want to help out, support the channel a little bit, definitely share my videos out on your social media. I have an Instagram and Facebook pages also, which is My Alaska. And I have a YouTube, or not a YouTube, Amazon affiliate link in all my descriptions. So all you have to do is just click on the link and it'll open up Amazon. And if you buy anything, then I get a few pennies off of everything you buy, and it doesn't cost you anything else, anything extra. Bill, are you going to do any gardening this year? Probably not. The gardening I'm going to do is hopefully build one. I want to build a garden. Just got back from a work trip to Fort Yukon. The rivers are opening up quickly. I almost, I knew the superintendent for the Fort Yukon School District there probably 10 years ago now, 10, 15 years ago, but I doubt he's still there. You digging for gold up there? I do have plans on doing some gold panning. There's a place not too far from my remote cabin that you can recreational gold pan. So I do plan on going up there and doing some recreational gold panning. So there's always a possibility I'll find some gold and could have some gold videos coming up on my channel. Looking down through these, a lot of people are talking back and forth. Well, thank you. Mike McKinley says, I always share your videos on Facebook publicly. Well, thank you very much for doing that. It's very much appreciated. Only time I ever panned was at Knott's Berries Farm in Buena Vista, California. Yeah, I've panned, but it's been a number of years, so I haven't done it recently. But I definitely, it's high on my list of things to do this summer. So it's definitely going to happen this summer. Sorry to hear that the last superintendent passed on in 2022. And Gary's wife is EG wife. How are you tonight? And John in Alaska says, if it would stop snowing, I would resume my Friday night fireside chats. Well, John, just you can make a fire in the snow. It'll burn. And you can sit out there and Aurora will jump around and play in the snow while you do your chat. It'll add a little ambiance to the chat with it snowing. Yeah, it was fake panning anyways. Yeah, there's a couple places up here where they go and uh, get buckets of gravel out of the creek, and then a tourist can pan standing at like a little wash table and stuff. But this place is actually, you got to go and move your own rocks and everything. Oh, it's an amusement park. Okay. Okay, Canadian family life. I'm sure you're already gone, but uh, I'm great. Feels like I haven't talked to everyone in a minute. Yep. It gets that way very quick. Time flies as you get older. What's for dinner for me? I don't know. No clue. Hey, Jeanette Cook, thank you for being here. Oops, push send before I finished writing. Matt 1791 Garage. Last time we panned, very minimal, was a couple Alaska trips ago outside Talkeetna. Yeah, John, you need one of those umbrella hats. Crystal has a camo hat like that, John. Funny thing though, we have a panning group down here in my town. Lots of quartz in the hills and creeks. In the hills and creeks. Quartz means gold, according to the myth. Yep, it does. Mr. Reeve and Crystal will have to do another video on finding gold. The last one was pretty good. I liked it. And feel free to type in exclamation mark my Alaska or just exclamation mark Alaska to drop your link. Even though Crystal from Flat Tire Farms is doing a great job. You boys need to find you all your own cookie bakers. Yeah, we need to find our own cookie bakers. That is for sure. Like I said, he needs to learn to bake. I actually know how to bake. I'm just not set up to bake here in this cabin yet. Crystal needs to retire and start a shop that sells cookies and soap. Just don't get those mixed up. Hey, old school Alaska, how are you? Thanks for being here. Yep, just don't mix the two. That's for sure. Where was it? That jumped on me. Food is always better if someone else makes it for you. Definitely. Enigmatic Witchin says a gold pan travels the river with us. We're on the edge of the Chandalar mining district. So there's a lot of gold up in their area. Welcome back. Hey, Monica Lynn, how are you tonight? Thank you for being here. And everyone, don't forget, Big Family Expedition is going live here in about 15 minutes. So definitely jump over to their channel. They're a younger family that is building a RV out of a school bus, and they're going to be hitting the road. So definitely jump over to their channel and check them out. I think you would love Anzac biscuits. They are delicious and last ages. Great food for a long-lasting treat. I'll definitely have to check that out. I never even heard of them before. Let me write that down. Okay, let me see here. This jumped a lot, so looks like everyone's saying hi to each other. Hey, Ace Leon. I do baking also, not just Miss D. Switching, doing well. The weather for Debaka Maker is, where is it? Conditions are cloudy with temperatures of 60 degrees Fahrenheit, 16 degrees Celsius. 11-mile-an-hour wind. My father was an Italian chef. I know every Italian dish. Italian's one of my favorite foods. Speargrass Forge got big family loaded, ready to rock. I'm making rum and working on my book today, so lives are extra distracting. Is an extra distraction. Sometimes you need distractions. And I know McKinley is an Italian, but my mother's maiden name. Hey, Brooke, I'm okay now. It's been a rough one. Thanks for the well wishes. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing better, Monica. Please go to Big Family Expeditions Live immediately after. And I think that's a link to it. And Flat Tire Farm, subscribe to our Thursday Night Live Partners in Crime, Big Family Expedition. Thank you for posting that. Thank you for your suggestion on cookies, Anzac biscuit. Yeah, I definitely got to look those up. So about 10 more minutes or so. Yeah, I got a lot of projects going on. I can't wait to start on them. The ground is getting thawed out. It's still, my big dirt pile is still going to be frozen in the center, so can't really do much on that yet. And I'm trying to let some of the mud dry up a little bit. If it would stop raining and get nice out for a few days, I could actually get some excavator work done. But until then, I'm just letting it dry out. I don't want to be down in there just making a big mud hole. So yeah, I got that going on. I got to get a lot of those projects done. Half the projects, or 3/4 of the projects, are all for animals: rabbit hutch, chicken coop, a pig house, pig barn, something like that. So definitely got to get that stuff done this year. And let's see here. Yes, everyone, what's your favorite cookies? Let me know. Matt 1791 Garage, how's your new electric working out? Well, nothing's burnt down and it's still flowing, so I guess I did a good job. Everything is still working way it's supposed to. Haven't thrown a breaker yet inside this cabin or out in the utility shed. So everything's going well. Brook Trout 1, chocolate chip. John in Alaska, snickerdoodles. Sorry, John, I'm a jerk. Snickerdoodles, top of the list. Matt 1791 Garage, chocolate chip. The Baca Maker, my mom's molasses cookies. I like a good soft molasses cookie, that is for sure. Biscotti for AK Dog Mom with coffee, of course. All of the above. Yum, snickerdoodles are good. For chocolate chip. That's not good to know. Yep. His mom passed away without giving him the recipe. Yep. Got to find one that works. There's a million of them on the internet. And my favorite cookie is a pumpkin sugar cookie. They are absolutely delicious. Pumpkin flavored sugar cookies. Can't beat them. Melting Moments and almond flavored shortbread cookie sandwich with cream cheese filling. Sounds good. Chocolate chip and Anzac. And sometimes I break the law and have chocolate chip Anzacs. Old School Alaska free cookies. Monica, I don't have favorite cookies. Uh-oh. Breaks Bake, chocolate snowballs. Did you try the biscotti recipe? If you like molasses cookies, you'll love Anzacs. They are basically a golden syrup rolled oat cookie. Okay. I make a pumpkin cookie too. Sounds good. I have not tried yours yet, but I do have the video saved. I just missed the granulated sugar on crackled surface of the molasses cookies. I know what you mean. You got to have all that sugar on top. Okay, Mike McKinley, good night. Thanks for being here. Oh man, this hour went fast. We're down to 5 minutes left to go live before Big Family Expedition takes over. So definitely don't forget to go over to their channel and check them out. And it looks like we got 23 here tonight, so that's good. So let's see here. Everyone saying good night to Mike. Yeah, man, I had plans to get a few things done today. I wanted to make a video for digging Alaska, but just the way the weather turned so cold, and I just got over a cold about a week or so ago. So I didn't want to be outside with it raining and stuff, so I just put it on hold. Plus, I had a little bit of a uh, screw up with one of my business documents. I forgot to sign the one spot on it, so I had to uh, run around and get that printed out, signed, and uploaded to the Alaska government page to get that approved. So I'm officially approved. I got everything done that I needed to do, so I'm a legal business now. Okay, GT Grows It. Thanks for being here. I'm a head out, friends. Y'all have an absolute wonderful rest of your week and weekend. Be safe. And everyone, don't forget, I'm having a live or a premiere tomorrow for my new video coming out. I plan on making it at what time? 8 o'clock Eastern time zone. 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. So, or 4 o'clock Alaska. So definitely uh, look for that. It's already scheduled, but I need to adjust the time. I set the wrong time on it by accident. No, it's not summer yet. I spelled snickerdoodles wrong. Everyone knew what you meant there, John. Okay, Debaka Maker, thanks for being here. Yep, be creative, everyone. Good night, Johnny from Gillum Farms, and definitely check out his channel if you haven't. He does a lot of farming type videos. He has a lot of bulls and stuff, and then he also has a nice car he races. He drags. So definitely check out his channel if you like that type of stuff. And 10:30 Australian Central Time. Okay, thanks. Yeah, there's no way I could do that math. Not summer up here yet. Yeah, it's still snowing up where John's at. Hey, DJ Tenaru, thanks for being here. Have a good night, all. Thanks for being here. What's the link for Big Family Expedition Live? It's not up. I'm not sure, tell you the truth. I don't know if they forgot to have it. I know she said I think it's Jason. I'm sorry, I'm still learning their channel also. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, there it is. Kenny. I'm sorry. Kenny just got to his destination. We'll be a couple minutes late, but we're working on it, they say. So, yeah, definitely jump over to their channel and just look under their lives to see if it's up and running yet. Yeah, Streamlabs is posting the old live. Yeah, that's from last week. I forgot to. I didn't think Streamlabs would be posting in here, but they are, and I didn't do away with that post from Streamlabs because I wasn't expecting them to actually be posting in here. And don't forget, I have a second channel called At Digging Alaska, and we're gonna wrap it up here. So everyone, jump over to Big Family Expedition. Flat Tire Farm's not going live. Big Family Expedition is. And there's the link to their channel. So definitely jump over there and check it out. So everyone, have a good night, and thanks for being here. And definitely check out all these channels that were in the chat tonight. Definitely a lot of good channels tonight. So everyone, have a good night, and thanks for being here.